Welcome to the Norwex Parties App tutorial. We are so very excited to share with you Norwex's new Parties app. We are loving it and we hope you do too. The Norwex Party app is like having a party planner in your pocket. It's all about uniting you with your host throughout the whole party process, simplifying the host experience and making the launch party experience even easier for new consultants. From inviting to RSVP to ordering and getting your party tips and coaching, the new Norwex Party app will become an invaluable tool for your business. We have some great features in this first version. There are beautiful exclusive invitations to invite your guests. Hosts can use their contacts on their phone to send party invitations via text and email, making it easier to invite more guests. Hosts receive notifications when guests RSVP, and they get added to the guest list if they are a yes on the app, and also they become a contact in your NCO as well. So you can use the app to send reminders to your guests to remind them about the party, and also the host can actually add the party to their personal calendar, all again inside the app. You have access to host and customer specials flyer to view at any time, or the host can download and send them off to their guests as well. You can actually be contacted from the host directly within the app, so it makes it really easy for them to stay in touch with you. And a host can now be even more involved with their party. At any time, they can view their party totals, the numbers of guests invited, the number of RSVPs. They can also view who has ordered and can track what rewards they have actually already earned and how they can get to the next level. We've also included some great hosting tips for before, during, and after the party as well. Sounds great? Well, let's get started and just show you how easy it is to use. To download the app, you go to your App Store and search up Norwex Parties. Anyone can download the app, however, only those with Office Suite will be able to log in. Just one more reason to make sure that you are subscribed to Office Suite. Initially, we're actually only releasing this app to consultants first so that you can become familiar with the app before your hosts get to start using it. And we hope that this will allow you to be able to support them and to ensure a good experience for your hosts when we open it up for them also. As a consultant, when you self-host a party, you actually have all the same features as one of your hosts. So we actually recommend that you have a self-hosting party and really get to know the app and all its features. Another thing to note is that the app is available for Android tablets and mobile phones and also iPhones, but at this stage it's not available for iPads. So once you've downloaded the app, there are two login options. There is a host login for when that is released, and also you can log in as a consultant using your NCO login information. No new passwords to remember. The great thing is that as a consultant, you don't need to log in as a host to see all the features. You will automatically have access to this when you're self-hosting a party. Once inside the app, as a consultant, you will get to see a list of your upcoming parties, and this is all your future parties, your recent parties, and this is all your open parties with a party date that's prior to today's date, and your closed parties, which are your submitted parties. There's just a couple of things to note on this page. Parties hosted by you are shaded for easy identification. You can't actually see that very well on the screen here, but where it says hosted by you, it actually that'll be a different shade there, so you can actually, it stands out a little bit easier. And it's easy to contact your host as well, as you can just click on the phone icon and it will dial your host on your mobile. So how easy is that? It also works for your host too, so easy for them to keep in touch with you. And lastly, on the green cog in the top right hand of your screen, this is where you can log out. But also it's where you can ring the Norwex consultant team straight from the app as well. You just click on the phone number and it'll start to dial. So as you can see, there's some great features built in already, and we haven't even started yet. So to get started, you just click on the party you wish to view. And please note that when you're viewing the party, the features will be slightly different depending on whether you're looking at a self-hosting party or a party hosted by someone else. So let's look at a self-hosting party so you can see the same as what a host will see. Once you're inside the party, there's going to be 4 icons along the bottom there, and these are the 4 things that we believe will help your host. So it's like a My Party, which is your party summary. It's your guest list, rewards, and tips to help lead them through the process. So let's get started by inviting a guest to our party. To start, you just click on the guest icon at the bottom of the screen, and there are two ways to add guests. You can use the green Add Guest Now button, or you can click on the top right of the screen and also use the Add link at the top there. From here, the app can access your address book to add guest details with ease, or you can actually manually enter guests as well from just by adding information as well. So from your address book is here from the left. You can see it's as simple as just clicking who you'd like to add on there. And if they have a phone number and an email in your contacts, they will show twice on there, and you just click whether you want to send them an email or whether you want to send them an SMS as well. So, and on the right there, you just enter the information that you need in order to send off their invitation. So an SMS can be sent, or you can email your guests beautiful invitations where they can actually RSVP straight from the invite. So the SMS has a link to these invitations. Of course, that's not included in the SMS, but the link is, and this is what they see when they open up that link. Whereas when it's an email invitation, this is what they see in the email as well. So please refer to the separate tutorial on how to invite guests to your party via the Norwex app for detailed instructions on how to invite your guests. So RSVP invites and responses will show in your summary, okay, which is under the My Party section, the My Party page. So RSVP responses will also show in your contacts on the NCO. And here's a handy tip. When you add a party to your calendar, the name of the party is what will show in the calendar. So if you're going to use the party app for a lot of your hosts, like say if this is going to be something that you're going to really take on board and use, you just may want to ensure that the party name that you enter is actually something that makes sense in a calendar appointment. So say, for example, Sam's Norwex Facebook party is actually going to have it's actually going to be like more sense than maybe just having Sam's Facebook party, for example. So just by having the word Norwex in there will actually make it more sense when you actually see it in your calendar. And if a guest RSVPs a no to the invite, then they're going to be prompted to go to your website to shop. You can also share the party link straight from the app as well. And as orders start to be placed, the host can actually keep track of how their party's going. So the party summary shows the total party sales volume of the party. This actually includes a total of the guest sales plus any host overage, which is the same as what is used to calculate the star 4 of the host rewards. Next is in the My Party page, it'll also show you how many orders have been placed, how many party bookings, and how many host rewards have actually been earned. You can actually click on the green View Orders button, and it will actually take you to a page where you can view each of the orders that have already been placed as well. So the list of orders here, so if we click on that green button, this is what you see. The list of orders shows all the RSVPs. If it's got 0 next to it, that means that they've RSVP'd yes, but haven't actually placed an order. Who's booked parties and just get an idea of what's happening in the party here. So the top amount, so this is where it shows you booked party, but the top amount here is actually the order amount including shipping and handling. So this will actually allow the host to know how much the guest owes if, for example, they are collecting the amount from the guest. Whereas the amount below it is called total order volume, and it's the order total without the shipping and handling. So this is put here to allow the host to determine the amount that goes towards their host rewards. To view the order, you just click on the name of the guest, and this will take you into the guest order to view. Okay, a nice feature is that the orders show a picture of the item ordered, and this is going to be great if you actually send your order to be delivered to the host. They can easily see which of the what the guests have actually ordered and actually have an image of the product to match with the order when it arrives. Just for your information, when you're, just go back to that screen again, if you're viewing so the top one here, this one here, the top one here, that's usually the host order. You can actually only view that host order once a product has been added. So a host order does not include any rewards either. So if a host would like to see what star host rewards they've earned, they have to go to the host reward page, which I'll show you that a bit further on. Well, actually, why don't we look at that right now, actually. So let's have a look. You just click on the rewards icon at the bottom of the screen there. Now, your host can actually see with ease what rewards they've actually earned here on the left, and also what they need to do to earn more, which is on the right here. So it's got each of the star steps there, and it shows what they've actually received. And on the right hand one here, you can actually tells you what they need to do extra to get to the next level. So it explains what the step is, so what the star step is, and then it says for this one here you need 4 more buying guests count in order to get to the first level here of getting this reward. And that changes as orders go in as well. So as they earn things, the earn more page will update to see what the next one is, and the earned one will show it as them actually receiving it. So remember, the app does update straight away. So as soon as an order goes through on the website, the information will update. So the party sales will update, the orders will update, the bookings will update, and all the rewards will update as well. So it really is hands-on. As things are happening, your host has got access to that information as well. So next, let's just have a look at the host and the guest specials. Still in the same rewards page, and you just click along these ones here to get to the different ones, or you can swipe as well. You can just swipe to get to the different pages. And they're always on hand, so the flyers are always on hand for your hosts as well. You can simply download and share from your device, and it's available as a consultant or as a host, so you both have access to that, and you can choose how you want to share them over here as well. So don't forget to check out the great information on the tips page. Okay, you will find some top tips to ensure that the party is a huge success. There we go, sorry, too fast there. Note that self-hosting parties will show tips that for hosting a party, whereas non-self-hosting parties, so as a consultant you could see non-self-hosting parties as well. Those tips will actually be tailored for you as a consultant to help your host as well. So that's the basics and an overview of how to get around your Norwex Parties app. Just to refresh, we've just got some things here to let you know, just to remind you that the host can actually see all the party information in real time. So easy to invite using the contacts on your phone. They can track their attendance and send reminders to their guests as well, just to remind them. And you can add the date of the party straight into the personal calendar from the app as well. So orders actually have pictures next to them on each of the items for easy reference, and hosts can easily see what rewards they have earned. It's easy to see what they need to do to get to the next level as well, and there's lots of hints and tips as well to take them through the steps of having a party as well. So thanks so much for joining me on this tutorial. We hope that you really enjoy the many benefits of using the Norwex Party app. Thanks so much, everyone. Bye-bye.